Good morning to day 235. Unfortunately today we've got dark clouds. Can't show you the sunset. This is what I can show you. Nice subtle noise of the waves. It's dark. Nice over there. But unfortunately we're getting a bit of a darkness over there, so random cat. But anyway, that's the noise you get. It's a nice soft wind. But maybe I'll get you a sunset tomorrow. In the meantime, lots to do today. Mainly the sanding and the painting inside to try and get that sorted out for tomorrow because the clean's coming in. So today is really about trying to get the monstrosity in the middle sorted and trying to get another coat right through this place here as well because this has all got sort of stripy effect. So we're going to try and get one more coat on here. Bear in mind the lights are in as well, so it's a bit delicate. But that's going to be the aim. Outside, the guys are getting the BRC and the driveway ready. We should hopefully have the concrete coming in early next week. Hopefully I'm planning for Monday if I can. Try and get the driveway done. And then I want to try and get the excavator boys in with a lorry and a bobcat and just get all of this taken away. We get the back of here sort of levelled off and a little bit more pleasant. And then I'll get the painters, hopefully when they finish in here, to start getting onto the guard wall. So we're thinking a light grey for the bottom of the house and the guard wall. What do you think? Let us know in the comments what colours should we go for, and that will be for the pool as well, so you see the actual plaster effect. Anywhere that's sort of under the house, which is white, we're thinking about going a light grey all the way around, and the annex potentially going white on the front of the annex stroke cottage, but then going a white around that as well, so and a grey around the bottom. So let us know what you think. It'd be nice to see all this gone once and for all as well though. So we're going to get those posts taken down today. Get all of this, the remaining of it taken up and try and get the bobcat in here and get it all levelled off. And then hopefully we'll have no more stuff going on top of it and then actually start looking a little bit more sand. On that note, we do need to try and get some more sand in here. So, but anyway, I'll update as the day goes. It's still only 6:30 at the moment, so we'll see how things go for the day. See you soon. 1 o'clock. Colour going on the wall. Guys outside doing the overhang. Lights going into the overhang. Bit of work going on the driveway. A doorway potentially taking place, but we've got to unfortunately chase down the door frame because it didn't go in high enough. Carpenter that doesn't understand height. Tyson standing around. Oh, he picked up a hoe just in case. Nearly caught Tyson standing around again. So we've had one issue on the patio today. We've had quite a bit of rain, and the rain is still pooling on there and trying to go towards the door. So we actually put a hole through the patio slab, which I didn't want to do, but we're thinking we'll do it properly, obviously. But in here, drill a hole through the patio slab, let the water through into a drain, and then an overflow coming out of this wall here. So it worked, and we only did it temporarily. So we're going to get a gutter system now. We're going to put through the floor some form of 1-inch pipe. We'll have a nice stainless steel sort of square gutter up on the patio itself, straight through into the basement along with a 2-inch pipe, and then we'll have that connected into the manhole. If I'm not around and we get a heavy downpour, and you can get some serious downpours, the last thing I want is the water working its way over to the house and coming through the door frames. So we're going to get that done and get that done properly. So the plumber's going to do that for me. The overhang, like I just said, is coming along. As you can see, we're halfway through and the lights are halfway through too. So we need that finished off, so hopefully we're going to get that going this afternoon. They've had to unfortunately take it down and redo it because they didn't listen to my man. We're prepping the driveway as we speak here. We're hoping to have that poured on Monday if our contact can physically get that arranged by Monday. And down the front of the building we have the wall return being undertaken, so hopefully we can get that straight. But yeah, so we're going to get the return done at the end of the wall, and then at some stage I do want the guys to try and tidy up here. They've done a little bit of it there today, so it just needs to be finished off to get it a little bit more tidier. This is going to be mild. We have the gate man out today to try to assess where we're going to be putting lights and sensors and stuff like that. And I've got to talk to some people about manufacturing the gate and the track, because if we're going to be laying the driveway Monday, then we need to put the track in the floor as well. So back into the house after another 4 hours of sanding and dusting again. The place is absolutely covered in dust yet again. We've now got grey going on the wall. So So let me know what you guys think. It's a nice colour. We're going to do it all the way around. So it's a nice bold colour, I love it. So that'll be all the way around here as well. So fingers crossed. It would be nice. And then we're potentially going to be doing it on here as well. We're not too sure yet. I think we're going to get that boarded and just do that white. But again, it'd be nice to try and bring a bit more colour into here somewhere once we've settled in. So let me know your thoughts, guys, on what I should do. We were going to put a wooden feature on this wall, but under the circumstances of what's been going on, we're just a little bit tired. So we are thinking about potentially putting colour on there, or potentially a wallpaper of some sort. Other things that have taken place this morning, it's been a bit hectic, obviously, with the water. We've had that leak on the roof again, so that, again, we're waiting for the roof men to come out and try and get that sorted yet again. In here, what has happened? Okay, yeah, so we've had all of the sinks now siliconed in. The toilet's been siliconed in all around the top. So that's all good, and we are waiting, obviously, for the top to go in so we can have the glass put on to try and protect the rest there. Silicone, need to get a different colour from in there. Annoying, who's done that? I'm going to have a full-on de-dust again later on, because the dust was absolutely awful earlier for sanding that down. So as you can see, just one day, everywhere is absolutely caked. So out here at the moment, obviously the lights are going up. In fact, let me take you out and show you, because get a bit closer to that. So what we're doing is framing and then concrete boarding. So as you can see, we've got the 2-inch battens going all the way along, concrete board to the edge, high rib on the corner, and then this will be white mortared all the way along and around, and this will be filled and painted white. The electrician's already hacking behind them. Look, we've got the 6 lights in already. We are unfortunately going to have to deal with something here. So we have the conduits coming out for all the lights and the CCTV, etc. But as you can see, they've landed up coming lower than when we anticipated. So these would have been absorbed if we'd gone with the 2x4 in the first place, potentially with a bit of heating. These two are redundant, so we can cut them out and fill those, but these we're going to have to decide what to do. It's going to be ugly if we leave them as it is, but I think that's probably the only solution we've got. These 3 are redundant, so we can cut them out and fill, so that's fine. But these ones over here, we've got 2 that are quite spaced apart, which are quite low down as well. And we've got 3 that are redundant, so again, cut the redundancy out and then try and see if we can chase and melt, heat and bend the other ones up if we can. But anyway, that'll be done. Obviously, then on Sunday, Monday, we can start looking at white mortaring all of this as well to get that finished off. This is where we drilled the hole. So we have quite a big pool of water. As you can see, it sits there. So what we've done is we've drilled the hole initially to see if it works, and it has flooded right through. And also over here, we've chased around the window, and we're going to put in, obviously, a nice little, like this here, slope. We have a slope all the way around here. We put the water in, and then what we'll do is drill holes through here. So the water, if it does make it, gets into the pipe, runs all the way around, and lands up coming out here. So unfortunately, it would be an ugly little pipe hanging out. But definitely better to have that there than having water pooling here and whatever else. But we've chased this out, and we've now white mortared all the way down to the floor with waterproof. So now water can't go into that side or into that side into the house. And then we'll fill with cement all the way around and try and make it as pretty as we physically can. And then so we'll put a drain hole on that. So that's pretty much where we are on all of that. And then the painters are finishing off in here. And then tomorrow we've obviously got the cleaners coming in to try and de-sand and de-dust the place. This is boxed off because we're having a door frame put in here as well. But we are unfortunately going to have to chase the door frame, because the door frame apparently has been put 2 inches too low. So unfortunately we've got to Kango that out to get the door frame in. That means we should have a similar sort of door frame here, but again, we're not going to be able to have this little lip here because it's just the metal's now been put in at the height. So all we've got there is the plasterboard we can remove. So that's not going to be perfect, but anyway, another thing. Oh, he's standing around again, look. This is a mess at the moment, but obviously the electricians got all their stuff here because they're still working, quite busy in the unit. Obviously, the door is actually coming on Monday apparently now, not the weekend. So on Monday we'll have the monstrous door put in, and this will all be out, and we'll have this cleaned, and we'll start getting it polished. Other than that, this bathroom was done as well, all siliconed in. Toilet's still got to be finished off, but around the toilet's been finished off. The shower floor's been siliconed as well, a little bit more protection. So other than that, that's where we are so far. So plenty to happen this afternoon. So I'll update you as and when more happens. Okay, 3:30. Kitchen work going on, drawers going in. Door frame has been chased up. It was lovely to get it right in the first place. We don't have to chase anything at all. In here is obviously still drying out, so plenty of work to be done there. Tyson standing around as always.
Big Al! Skipper, the last time I checked, okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Everyone on social media wants to know what you do every day. You and Charlie.
Okay, we see we have here all the levels.
Not just you, Charlie hiding there too. Such skivers, I tell you. Such skivers. Right. Nails everywhere. Tut tut. Okay, so up here today. Step done. Overhang. Starting. Boards all up. Lights are cut in. High ribbers up. We've had a light put on the front as well as a test. See what it looks like. Apparently it's too small. It's not too small. The house is too big. It's not straight. Would it look okay if we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Not too sure. I assume it would. All being built. But yeah, apparently it looks too small. I think it looks okay. There was 5 of those there, it'd be alright. Obviously still working along here. In here, we have grey on the wall. Looks good. Breaks up a little bit, that's for sure. So that's good. And then we're actually having... we're fitting drawers. Very, very difficult drawers, Howdens. I thought they'd be a lot more straightforward. Basically, they're universal, so you can put in all different, but there's no holes cut at all, so it literally is measuring every single thing in every single screw, fitting everything manually. Quite time consuming. So this is a two drawer combo, which means there's 2 big drawers there for saucepans and stuff like that, but because they go into a carcass with hinges, obviously they have to clear the hinges, so you've only got a space in between the hinges to go. So as you can see here, you can have a 3, a 4, a 2, etc. So I've gone for the 2 in there, and I'm going to put the 4 in there, I think. Right next to the cooker, so utensils, etc. One washing machine going for it. Daughter one in a room. Now we've had one issue here. Unfortunately, we've had this leaking without knowing, and it's now blown the top, and it's also blown the door. Gutted, absolutely gutted. This contraption here is just not very good at all. It's leaking from the top. So not happy, I must admit. Anyway, on a positive note, siliconed all round. That's now been finished off in both bathrooms, which is good. The guys are still sanding a little bit. I know I love a good sand. Also going to be skirting boarding around here. Nice cutting in, done well. So yeah, well, that's pretty much what we've been doing today. So the driveway that we flew over has been set out as well. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So the driveway itself has now got rods everywhere with tape on them, waiting for that to be done. So all the lines are pulled, the stills have been put in, and the tape has been applied. So now it's just waiting for us to try and get the concrete brought in. So I need to make some phone calls if I can get that sorted out. I want to try and get that done by Monday latest if I can. So we are nearly ready to rock and roll. I mean, in there could do a little bit of compacting somehow, a couple of blocks in there, bashing on the floor. But we do need to get that done sooner rather than later. I've also said to the plumber as well, that's not running as well as it should do. So this is obviously going to be a sink. That needs to come up more. It's definitely running backwards. That's okay, but this is running backwards. So we need to get that sorted out. So it's definitely not running as it should do. It needs to be up a lot more. It needs to be up about there. It needs to be about there really. So anyway, I'll talk to him about getting that adjusted. Other than that, obviously rock is down the other side, building the wall, which is good. So he's giving us a bit of a return down there. Tyson's doing some work, look. I told them I put too much mud in, but they didn't listen. What are we going to do about this, all this mud then? Huh? What are we going to do about this mud? I told him he's putting in too much. Got to take it out.
Take it out.
Yeah, it's too much. I told him he was putting it in.
Yeah, that's too much fucking mud. I'll take
So that's got to come out way too much. I told him when he was putting it in, I said, you're putting too much in. He said, no, trust me. I'll level it all off. Plus you've got a little bit of sinkage. I said, okay. As you can see here, that you can get away with that. And then the wall obviously coming back round here, which is good. Put the flow on there, waiting to do that. And obviously the well is here. We're meant to be getting that repaired, so fingers crossed we can get that repaired. But that looks good. That looks good. Back of the building with that light. It is very small, but we don't need it big. It just needs to be to light the front of the house up at night. That's all it needs to be. So I think that works. The electrician seems to feel the opposite. And like you said, you're employing me to tell you. I thought, oh no, okay, I'll have a look. But yeah, not perfect. I wouldn't go out and go, that's exactly the light I want, but it looks fine. I think we've got 5 on there as well. Should be absolutely fine. So I'll talk to him about it and then see. Okay, so other than that, obviously I've got to chase up the concrete people, see if we can try and get that pushed for Monday. I can see leakage. So we've got a gutter going through here. There's a gutter above here, and we did have a leak in the bedroom here, which we now don't have. However, that would indicate that it's leaking into the wall, so that is coming down the wall and sitting there. There's obviously, this is a concrete floor here, so obviously it's finding its way down the actual block holes, and it can't go any further, so it's sitting there. So that's a concern. We need to get that looked at sooner rather than later. Okay, another thing to do. Okay, not good, but let's get it looked at. All right, anyway, apart from that, Friday is nearly finished. If anything changes, I'll update, but if not, I will check in tomorrow. Like and subscribe, get commenting, and by the way, thank you to everyone that commented yesterday. There was lots of comments. Really do appreciate it. Try to respond to everybody. If I do forget anybody, please poke me and shout me, and I'll certainly get back to you. But thanks so much for the comments. Share and like and do what you got to do. Also, it'd be nice to try and monetize this channel at some stage. We've never done it for that, but I think we're quite a way away from the amount of likes we need. Or subscribers, should I say. So if you can help me, that'd be great. Take care.